And welcome back, folks, to the weekly trending fandom show and broadcast here on CKMS Sound FM 100.3 on the FM dial. My name is Reese Shepard, and thank you very much for joining us if you happen to be listening here on CKMS Sound FM. Again, 100.3 on the FM dial, but however, we're not transmitting over the airwaves because it seems to be down right now, so we're transmitting live to the interwebs. And also to our Roger Sullivan affiliate, which is 946. Plus, on top of that, you can always hear us live on the station's website, which is www.soundfm.ca. Plus, on top of that, you can see us live and doing our crazy shenanigans stuff on our own show website, which is www.wtfshow.com/live. It has been brought to my attention through New Girl that we actually have 3 people listening to us very, very early in the morning. I'm quite impressed with individuals that actually follow us through all our crazy shenanigans through her cell phone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basically, for the very first time, this is a fantastic broadcast that covers everything that's wonderful in the world of fandom, which is basically encompasses comic books, TV shows, gaming, and movies, and other stuff and more. Well, that being said, we're going to roll right into our actual gaming segment.
I'm so excited about that.
And then with that being said, I do believe New Girl has some things she wishes to talk about little gaming stuff. So, let's put the lens over to New Girl there and basically see what is on her mind. So, New Girl, what do you have for us? Yeah, you.
There's a couple things I actually want to talk about for gaming today.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
We focused a lot on Tuesday about actual console gaming and all the crazy stuff, but there's totally different aspects of gaming out there. There's also
Really? You mean there's more than just video gaming stuff out there?
Well, yes, there is.
No!
Yes!
Amazing! What else is out there for our listeners?
There's both tabletop role-playing,
Okay,
which is
tabletop
like a video
RPGs.
game where you have to do it yourself.
Okay, so what type of system do you use for it? Do you plug it in, or how does it work?
Well, sometimes you need to plug it in, but
Okay.
most people don't need to be charged yet. So
Oh, really?
we're still cool with just get a lot of caffeinated beverages and candy and throw it on the table. And
That's awesome.
That's how you run it.
Okay. So it's run on caffeine.
It's run on caffeine and enthusiasm.
Interesting. That's pretty
and
cool. How big is
also-
a hard drive for this thing?
It's usually the human brain's about a terabyte usually.
Okay. So you use the human brain.
You use the
What
human
is
brain
what is
and
strange
math
queer concept?
and dice and
math
paper
and paper and basically talking to people and stuff like that. So it's
and
like really
interactions.
Really?
You even have to be creative. You have to write your own stories.
Interesting.
I know.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
It is.
I'm unsure how the cell phone generate. Oh, 1 second. I'm unsure how they
The
can
cell
take
phone generation. Interesting stuff. Before we get too far off track, so please explain more about this RPG.
From you know big things are gone and you hunger you say.
Basically, with
From
RPGs
you
and
know
video
that you're
games, you
secure,
can play
you don't need
anyone
no
from
one
anywhere
else.
doing anything.
One
There's
Really?
a
know from head to
system
toe
to
that
play
you
Microsoft
anything.
does appreciate stuff like that.
lift your drinks high up to the
talking about
sky and
Microsoft.
sing it
Oh, I'm
out
talking
with
about
praise.
Like they want to be completely independent of the actual computer and algorithms and stuff like that.
Without your show,
The ancient, chaotic,
it's your time. All my girls in the club gets high, but you know you don't need any guy.
But anyways, I'm interrupting. I apologize. I do.
I'm not letting you in my hot tub.
Oh, hot tub. Interesting. Why did I go with fucking helicopter? How's that sound? You want to update me? I think not.
I want you to roll that out.
Roll it out for the helicopter?
It's 4 plus for the helicopter.
Well, I've been on the air for so long. I'm gonna get my goddamn helicopter and do a hot tub, and it's to upstage your actual level with a hot tub. That's where we're going with all this. That's right. I'm gonna start bouncing everything. I'll
Helicopter
bring
better
that
be the
too.
size of Uptown Waterloo. You're not
got
gonna
it.
get lift for
I'm gonna have like one of those color characters you get from the actual army.
we could be S.H.I.E.L.D. It'll be so cool.
Well, she has a plane. I haven't been around in a plane. Definitely been around.
Yeah. In Avengers, you saw the rotating
Ready, say, and if you're deadly, say,
I think
yeah, if you're with me, say, and if you're confident,
Oh, you're talking about giant helicopters.
I'm talking about the helicarrier.
I figure out exactly what you're talking about.
I'm
You're
not
talking
talking
about
about
giant.
Shield. I'm talking about actual.
Exactly. I was thinking Agents of Shield. Don't they have a
I'm
plane?
on a TV segment.
Well, I don't know
once you
that.
know you still need man be humble.
We're technically so off topic.
Oh, we are. We're still all over left field. We're taking our little court and stuff like that.
No,
But anyways, let's get back to gaming stuff here. So basically understand that you're basically talking about
you got it going.
I love pen and paper RPGs.
That's cool.
I've been doing the actual pen and paper ones for about 5 years now, but I've been role playing Hey, those were the best friends that any kid could have.
Well, you can have your fix tonight.
My imagination friends were happy that I had my
You're hungry out there. This is your time, my girl, your mission.
That's completely awesome. So before we get too far out,
again.
get back to
Okay, the pen and paper RPGs that I'm playing most heavily right now are Star Wars Saga, which is actually a D20 system similar to 4.0 D&D. Skills. And it is set in the Star Wars universe. You can play at any point or in canon. You can also make your own adaptations on canon, but I really don't like adaptations on canon.
I see.
I actually just started a game in the Star Wars Saga, and New Camera Guy is the party leader. They are Imperials.
Quiet, camera person.
The Imperials on a ship who are going to pick up some cargo that the Emperor wanted delivered to them personally.
Okay.
They flew out, picked up the cargo, flew back, got pulled out of hyperspace by their computers going beep, 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 with every possible emergency signal. Not only was the ship they were following got wrecked by this giant comet, which they had to circumnavigate because of some awesome rolls, a little bit of cold on the view screen, which was really cool. But they also got 300 plus emergency hails.
Okay.
And a little bit of G-force knocked their package over. It'd been making weird noises. They weren't quite sure what was going on. It was, in fact, there was a person starving to death in it.
No, here's a question for you. This sounds absolutely fun and all, and I'm quite impressed by the actual breadth of the content you just gave us. So basically, you're telling me this is not a movie you're quoting from. This is an actual imagination game
that I made up in my head while watching space documentaries.
That's amazing. So the thing is that we talked about something called WBN. What does it stand for?
It stands actually for Waterloo by Night.
I see. And what is a Waterloo by Night?
It is a local LARP run out of the University of Waterloo.
What's a LARP?
Live action role playing. It takes tabletop role playing to the actually pretending to be your characters and acting it out level.
Oh, that's perfect. So basically, when you mean live action role playing, you guys get dressed up in D&D outfits? And,
vampire outfits.
Bar for weapons and start hitting each other with stuff like
no
that?
weapons allowed at the university.
Okay.
We are vampires, and what we do is we adjust our monocles.
You become vampires, or you play?
We actually become vampires. It's a really cool thing.
That's awesome.
You get injected with. I got a mark somewhere. I'll show you. You get injected with the super serum, so that every Saturday, that is the second or fourth Saturday of a month, for approximately 6 hours, we become vampires. We have superhuman strength, and sometimes we kill students.
Oh, that's great.
We aren't allowed to bring weapons or alcohol, but good thing, because vampires have superhuman strength, and their fangs, they deal super damage and all that stuff.
I see.
And university students are kind of pussies anyway, so we don't have a problem.
Well, the thing is, there's nothing worse than actually riling up the general public and basically making them afraid that there's supernatural creatures of darkness.
Okay, general public, what you should do is show up at the university is on the second and fourth Saturday of every month and come hunting for vampires.
Well, that's not too bad. So basically, if I grab my 12-gauge shotgun and show up at the
no weapons allowed at the university.
Well, that's going to bring a kink in my plans. So basically, before they go to the university and start bringing their actual homemade weapons to the forefront,
they can bring a chair and break it when they get there.
Well, that's even more fantastic. Okay. So basically, push things even a little bit further.
Improvise.
Before the first step that takes place. Is there a website people could actually visit?
It is actually wbn.kicks-ass.net. And you can check out the forums for the website, information about it. There's a Facebook group if you search Waterloo by Night.
Okay.
Probably /Facebook. Still learning about
That's okay.
Facebook.
Basically, people on Facebook could use the actual Facebook search engine and probably find this pretty quickly.
If you have a Facebook, then just search for Waterloo by Night. It has this really pretty girl with fangs and blood dripping down her face.
That's cool.
If you found that one,
once again, if you don't mind, what's the website for that?
It is wbn.kicks-ass.net.
Okay. What a very interesting URL there.
We like it.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. So on top of all that, I believe we'll throw that in the WBN on the WTF web Facebook group as well, which is basically www.wtfshow.com/Facebook. And we'll post the actual link on that as well. People can visit our actual page, see what that is, and basically take it from there and make it a little bit easier for all parties involved.
It'd be super fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh God, 6 messages. The viewers, they're communicating.
Okay, we'll get to the viewers there once we go on break here. Well, let's continue through the rest of our gaming segment there, New Girl. So, with that being said, do you have a particular character that you play in this Waterloo by Night in
Actually,
quotations game?
I'm actually part of the storytelling team.
There's a storyteller team?
Yeah, there's a
Interesting.
storyteller team. I do play 2 NPCs though, pretty
Okay.
regularly.
What does NPC mean?
It means a non-player character.
Ah, wonderful. All right. Perfect.
It means
Perfect.
they're controlled by the story and the plot bat.
I see. By the plot bat? What do you mean?
Sometimes you need a plot bat. No. An NPC is
Is it
basically...
wood or aluminum that you use on your players?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, good.
But
God, they're making her stop and think for 8.2 seconds.
I was just
Yay!
like, do I want to? Nah. Actually, we have some players listening right now.
Oh, we do. Interesting.
And-
Are they familiar with our show?
They're getting familiar with the show while they listen
well,
right
basically,
now.
we'll throw the show's website at them, which is www.wtfshow.com.
I think that's what they're
And
watching
they can see
through.
all of our crazy shenanigans on the website.
Go
They
check
will-
out the shenanigans.
Yep, and the thing is, when they see us live, they can do a search by basically dialing in on their favorite internet search browser, once again, which is www.wtfshow.com/live. You can see all of our crazy live shenanigans as well. Plus, on top of that, you can stop our YouTube page, which is www.wtfshow.com/YouTube, and basically catch all of our previous broadcasts on that.
Our viewers would like to comment that the music continued playing while we were talking, and that it was horrible, horrible music,
Well,
and they would
great.
request
Well, we
that
won't mention
song
the
not play
horribleness
again.
on the air, just in case of our actual, president maybe listening to
Oh
us.
no!
So,
The reason
yeah.
why they were saying that is because it was our voices and the music meshing together into some sort of cacophonous.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not that the actual music was
Pointing
horrible.
out flaws as we're broadcasting usually ends up in termination of the other person, not yours truly. So we'll move forward with this. So WBN stuff. Let's talk more about that. So let me get this straight. You have something called PCs, which are player characters. You
Yep.
call it NPCs, which are non-player characters.
Yep.
And you guys run around, pretend you're vampires for a couple of hours. Actually, correct that. No, you're given super serum.
Yep,
So you become
super serum to
vampires
become
for 6
vampires.
hours at the University of Waterloo. Is the University of Waterloo prepared for something like this?
Well,
Do
they're
they
the
know
ones
that
that
this takes
provided the
place?
super serum.
Oh, so the university provides a super serum and the actual playing space. I mean, the actual killing space. I mean, the actual production space that's needed to run stuff such as this. Is how
Yeah,
this works?
it's actually through a university group called WATSVIC.
WATSVIC. What is a WATSVIC and what does it stand for?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I know that it is the gaming and tabletop and nerd group
Okay.
up at the university. You do not have to be a student at the university to join. It's really cheap, like $10 a year or $4 a semester.
Really? So they pay money on top of this? Is this make-believe money or real money? Or can I
You
use
pay
entire
to join
money?
WATSVIC,
Okay.
but you don't have to pay to play Waterloo by Night.
Interesting.
Paying to join WATSVIC, however, supports Waterloo by Night because then we get more money from WATSVIC to buy books and to get props and to have actual events.
I see. Interesting.
Though we
you know what? This
fundraise
sounds
for
very,
events.
very intriguing for yours truly, and I'm interested
Mm-hmm.
in knowing more. Maybe what we could do on behalf of the actual broadcast
Ooh.
is maybe put an event calendar, put us on the event calendar as well.
I can do that.
And if you don't mind, maybe once the game is completed, maybe we could do a quick update on the actual website as well to tell players what's going on and stuff like that.
Yeah,
What do you
no
think?
problem. We can do that.
Perfect. Now, are there any other live-action role-playing vampire games in the region, or is this the only one?
There aren't any other vampire games in the region, but there is a group called the CAM, which is Canada at Midnight, that operates out of Guelph.
Okay.
And they run a werewolf game, a changeling game, and a mage game.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah,
Do
I
people
actually-
get paid for this type of thing? or is this
No,
something
it's
people do
all
for fun?
completely volunteer.
I see. You know, there's an old saying: if you're really good at it, don't do it for free.
Yeah, they say that a lot, Recepid.
They do. They do, new girl. They do. So, with that being said, let's take a bit of a quick break here. So we have a nice transition from A to B.
Okay.
And we'll come back with more with the Trending Fan of Goodness. What do you think about that?
I think it's great.
Perfect. All right, then.